Hey guys, Dominica is a magical place. So I went to Dominica on a farm tour, and that's what this whole video series is about. And I had so much footage that I had to sort of narrow it down. I got it down to 140 minutes, but I realized that can't just be one video. So I've broken it up into 4 videos. Dominica is my favorite place on the planet right now, and I've been to a lot of places. It's like 80% rainforest, untouched, pristine. The amount of food that grows there is unbelievable. So I created this video series so that you guys could really get an experience of what it was like for me being in Dominica. I've tried to include as much different things as I can. And I also tried to narrow it down as much as I can, but as you can see, it still ended up being a lot. So hopefully you enjoy this video. It's gonna be a 4-part series. You fast forward through the parts that you're not interested in, but to me, I put in all the most amazing things that I saw and experienced in Dominica, and I wanna share that all with you guys. So stay tuned. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, follow, plenty more to come, all right? We are here on our last evening having dinner. The Dominican farm tours with Free Up Farms have been amazing, and we're just going to hear from a couple people. They're going to tell you how they enjoyed their trip, or if they enjoyed it. What do you guys think? How was the trip?
I think it was amazing. I think it was a trip that allowed you to truly understand what the island is culturally here to do and what it provides. It will also allow you to not only enjoy the fruits of the island, but allow you to find your true nature again. So I would openly suggest that you must come do it. It's an opportunity to explore our island, to see what nature has created, the way nature has meant it to be created, and to allow you to explore the island and explore yourself at the same time. What about you, babe?
This trip has been truly amazing. It's a different vacation than I've ever experienced before. It's not your typical beach vacation. You get to explore the rainforest. You get to break bread and community with your friends and family. You meet new people. You get out and see things you've never seen before. Enjoy the weather. Actually, this is a trip I actually enjoy the rain. Didn't care that it rained. So, I mean, it's very informative, very educational. The food is great. So if you like nature, you like anything holistic, anything about functional medicine, healing, anything from the earth, nature, animals, this is your trip for you. And then at the same time, you get to go out and see things that God created. You know, mountains, climb and go into streams, hot streams, as well as come back to your great hotel and rest and enjoy the pool.
All right, thank you guys. Yes, I'm on the plane. We're headed to Dominica. This is going to be an amazing trip. It's going to be a farm tour. We're going to do a lot of hiking. Dominica is in the Caribbean. It's like 90% unexplored or uninhabited, I should say. A lot of rainforest, a lot of waterfalls. It's going to be a lot of wildlife. We're going to be going to a lot of little small farms and doing a lot of farm to table. We'll also be doing a lot of fishing down there as well. We got a couple of rods with us. It's me and my family and a couple other couples. We've got a real tight connection in Miami. We're flying right now from Orlando to Miami. We got a tight connection. We have less than an hour once we land to get to our connecting. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. We'll see how that plays out, all right? All right, we're on a little plane, and we are headed to Dominica. We finally made our connection. Rocky Beach is perfect. This is our room. It is nice. Look at that. This is pretty sweet. This is pretty sweet. Wow. This is, oh, here's the toilet, I guess, in here. All right. It's pretty nice. Let's go check out the view here. Got a little workstation. I can set my laptop up there. And this is what we're gonna look out onto for the next 7 days. I want to get down to that water, see what's in there. We're out to the dock, but it is absolutely gorgeous here. It's first chance to see it really in full morning glory. Look at this place. This is paradise. That's a national park up there. It's a protected area. You can hike up that mountain. I don't know, that might be part of the plan. I think my son should be out here. Yeah, Woody's out here right now. Yeah, my son's out here fishing as well. See if they caught anything. All right, this is the snapper we caught last night on our first night here. They cooked it up for us. We're gonna enjoy that. We are headed out on the road. We're gonna go to Free Up Farms and we'll do a farm tour.
I added it.
We're at our first stop. It's called Louis Farm. Let me show you what's going on here. Gonna look around here. There's papayas. There's racks of bananas. There's a mango tree right in front of me here. There's bananas. There's cacao. There's everything you could think of. It's right here. There's a guava right through there. Holy cow. This is gonna be awesome. Coconuts. Yeah. It's everything together.
How you doing, sir? Sir? You all right?
You all right?
I good. Now I hear I good.
Old man. Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Wow.
So people wonder like why pineapples are like cheap, or when it takes 2 years. Yeah, because you can grow a whole bunch of them. You can grow tons of them. And they're probably picking 100 a day out of this field. So what, 40 years? You've been doing it for 40 years?
40 years. I'm your age then.
We look about the same age. I think we're about the same.
Same age? Let me tell you my age now.
I don't know, what, 60 something I think it?
You know my age,
Yeah, I do 90 what?
93.
You're 93.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Huh?
93.
93.
What year were you born?
1932.
That's amazing.
Before World War II. I was there. Move on. You don't want to go anymore. You can catch there.
I'm ready for the mud, man. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I want everything.
Yeah. That is young citrus, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you. My father died when I was 18 years.
Okay.
And since I died on my own.
Really?
Oh,
And did you buy all this land or?
you don't see land yet. I have a lot of land.
Yeah?
I have a lot of land. And a lot of children too.
how many grandchildren you got?
30. I don't even know how many grandchildren I have. That is. That's done, yeah. That's done, I did on it. That's guava.
Guava.
Guava. We just finished harvest that for now.
How much pineapple do you have here?
Huh?
How much pineapple is here? This whole, all pineapples.
Yeah, but you have to see about pineapple.
Yeah?
I have to show you another field of pineapple.
Another field of
Yeah.
pineapples. Holy cow. This is the biggest pineapple farm on the island.
This I don't know.
Avocados.
Yeah, avocados, a lot of it. I caught in some of the trees, too many avocado trees. Yeah, there is my neighbor.
Coffee beans.
Yeah, that is the coffee. You picking coffee from September to February. It has different stage. Right. It's made up to flower still. You get it? It's left to flower still.
Yeah.
So you're from September to February.
We're going to try this banana here. It's kind of red and it's got a little bit of an orange tinge to it. That's a really good banana. It's so creamy.
The texture is not
It's so creamy.
That's why I don't like bananas. I don't like the mushiness.
I've probably eaten like less than 10 bananas like from a store in my life. But I eat bananas that I grow and bananas like these all the time. They're so much better.
It will burst. Yeah, it will burst. Once you touch it, it will burst.
What is that?
Citron. Lemon.
That's a lemon. That is a cacao right there. Or cocoa as they call it here. Yeah. Come, Woody, come check it out. He's opening a cocoa right now. Try that. You gotta try that fruit.
Somebody hold it. And just take a seed and suck it. Don't eat it, just suck it. Although that one is too ripe for it to get all the sugar content.
So good.
Try it.
Chocolate.
This is cocoa. It's where chocolate comes from. So the seed is gonna make the chocolate.
What is it?
Just amazing.
So it's like a citrus. It's like a.
What is this here?
It's perfect. It's got a little.
Like
It's got a little, orange, but it's got a little tartness to it, but it's not super tart.
All right. So what is this here that we are munching on?
So this is Tamawe de Zen, or Spanish tamarind. I don't know the Latin name of it, but
It's pretty good.
yeah, and it has like this kind of pulpy tamarind-esque kind of vibe to it. And yeah, they use it in juice. They use it, you suck on it. And
I can see it making a really good juice.
yeah, in a sauce. We put it in a sauce. You're gonna eat it at the farm. We put it in like a Asian kind of tamarind sauce. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
all
we're
right.
stoked on it.
We got the coconut. We had the coconut water fresh. We're scraping out the jelly here.
So good.
Does it taste
You
really
should get yours
coconut?
cut, but it is so good.
You getting Drew? Can I take
Yeah.
that one from you, Jen?
Oh yeah, taste it.
A little bit of a treacherous path down here. Bamboo. It's so unbelievable. This feels like Jurassic Park. I can't describe to you how crazy this looks here. It's so cool. You're in the shade, it's refreshing. shop here in Dominica. Look at that view. And a good percentage of that is fruit trees. That's a guava right there. Look at that bird. That bird is going to town on that guava right there. Our third stop of the day. So we are going to have a garden to table lunch here at Free Up Farms. This is, looks like the kitchen here. I see everyone's working with all these fresh ingredients here. We got some moringa here. Wow, this is amazing. This is bush rum, Dominican bush rum. This is bluebird vein in here, and we're gonna give it a try. It's definitely strong. Got a pretty interesting flavor to it though. I like it. I like it. Bush rum.
Welcome to Free Up Farm, everybody. I hope you're having a nice time. Yeah. I'm gonna do just the boundary so you guys can figure out where you are. That tall tree in the back there is the corner of the boundary. Once it moves from the back, it goes all the way down this windbreak, which is one of the main reasons we bought the farm. Windbreak and where it came from area, really important, right? Because all those trees take a lot of the wind off of our fruit trees that are kind of protected. Drops down at the river in the back there, which you guys can hopefully see, and then it winds back around here where those bushy trees are. So it's 7 acres, 2 hectares, and yeah, it was an old school like avocado and citrus farm predominantly, and we came in here after Hurricane Maria, so this whole place was like vines and destruction and snapped trees, right? That tree was snapped like in half and was like littered all over the place. But we started poking around, we started looking in, we saw all the fruit trees that were okay, we saw the river at the back, we saw the nice access road, right? These are all sort of the permaculture checklist, is all these like water, access, is there fruit on it? So it kind of checked all the lists off, and then we decided to go for it. After having been in South and Central America for like 5 years or something like that, traveling from Brazil to Mexico. Working on farms, retreat centers, festivals, restaurants, kitchens, all sorts of random things. But then kind of gassed out and wanted to buy our own farm, came here, did it, and that was, like I said, 5 years ago. Since then we've got a lot of help from a lot of people. We do everything donation based on the farm, so we never wanted to charge more money for organic food, right? Clean food with no chemicals. We want to make sure that everybody has access to it no matter what. And we set up a little nonprofit with that and everything. So when people come, they do tours, they give donations. That's how we were able to buy our solar panels. That's how we were able to build this building. All that was off of donations from people.
But it really allowed us to clean after the hurricane, because after the hurricane, vines took over Dominica. Yeah. Like on top of those trees were vines. Yeah. All the way up and over. So when we first came to the farm, it was just a sea of vines, just everywhere. Wow. We didn't even know we had avocado. We didn't know we had citrus. And that's a big reason why we called it Free Up Farm too, is because one, free up yourself, but another, before it was even our land, we were poking around and we saw that there was grapefruits on the tree. And we're like, if we don't cut all the vines off of these are going to be strangled by the vines and these are all going to die. So we were like, well, even if it's not going to be ours, let's free up all the trees so at least they can keep producing fruits, because someone planted these 25 years ago and they want to keep going. So we just went around and cleared all the fruit trees first, and that was like us freeing up this farm. And then in return, this farm has freed us up. So
brought all you guys here. Exactly. We're stoked about it. But let's walk over here and we'll show you what we did with the excavator. Debris, branches, and vines and everything. You could walk off of this onto it. Giant piles of debris. Giant. And they were spread out kind of all over the farm. Like I said, that's the tallest point of the property, right? So what we did is we took all the big branches and like lumber and things that we couldn't get wood out of, and we laid them down on these contour lines, right, according to the slope of the property. So the excavator driver knew the lines we were then working with, and then came with all that mountain of debris, and he would spread it all down these lines here. And then he'd come inside the alleyways, take about a meter of topsoil, right, just earth, and put that on top. So basically you've made a hugelkultur bed, that's a technical term, a hugelkultur bed that's oriented so that it will always be watered. It will always have water, never, ever, ever will it not have a source that's inside there. It's already kind of pre-fertilized, right? And then we went all over Dominica collecting every single type of fruit tree we could find, and Dominica been growing fruit for forever. And now we have about 60 different types of tropical fruit. So even right here, that's an avocado, mango, golden apple. There's a Catalay guava with guavas on it. There's a nice variety of banana, carambola, lemons, big jackfruits in the back over there, mango, moringa, we love moringa, pink grapefruit trees. So there's a whole bunch of different things that we've sort of gone all over Dominica and collected and placed here. And this is all about 5-6 years of growth from mud, from nothing.
Yeah, any of these things like in this region is like our growth in 5-6 years. So like obviously this tree was big here before, this big gum tree. So like that Pomsi tree, we planted that.
And this big,
and that's 5 years
Wow.
now. You know, so all this growth is within 5 years.
And sometimes, like with the crazy rains that you guys see, like these will flood crazy. You'll have water up to your knees almost, right? But then within a little while, all that water just soaks into the mass, sort of recharges
and
all
else,
that.
like runs off, and we have like little alleyways going down the sides of the properties. So like all the if we have massive amounts of rain, the water makes its way off.
Yeah.
But slowly.
Yeah.
So nothing. And they say that in permaculture, everything is a resource. There is no waste, and rain is a resource. We lived here when we had 3 months of not one drop of rain. And during that time, other farmers were driving up their pickup trucks full of water in the back. And because of these systems, we've never wated anything on our farm, ever.
And it gets bigger and stronger and stronger. These have also been pruned in half. Every year and a half, we come and we cut the whole system pretty much in half, right? Because it grows so prolifically here, and then within a few weeks, all the trees just shoot back out again. The other concept I heard recently that I love, that I kind of started applying here, is a torture orchard, where it's you have all these trees that you're kind of constantly pruning and constantly they're getting big winds, so that the seeds that they make, you're then breeding those to be more sort of genetically selected for this environment, right? Of high winds, high rain. The rain is the thing that's like crazy up here. There's an incredible amount of rain.
Turmeric. Mahashinook. That is my #1 mango.
Nice, dude.
That's my favorite. Oh, macadamia nut?
Yes, dude.
Look at those jackfruit. Whoa.
Welcome to the food forest, everybody.
Oh, right here.
This is your,
This is one of those ones that we had at
the what, Spanish tamarind?
Oh yeah, that's right. We had it when we was on.
For years, and they made
Jackfruit for turkey.
Spanish tamarind, guys.
Spanish tamarind.
Spanish tamarind, you remember them?
Yabuchicaba, rambutan, guava, tamarind, pomegranate. Look, that yabuchicaba has yabos on it. Orange, sacha inchi, breadfruit, avocado, mango, cherry guava.
Where is the jabuticaba? The rambutan, is that one right there? Is that a rambutan straight ahead? Oh, this is a rambutan right here. Ah, cool. Has it produced here?
No, not yet, but I'm really excited about them because they supposedly get way easier than get in there. Help yourself.
You got fruit on the jabuticaba. If you guys have never tried a jabuticaba, you guys should try this. It's pretty cool. For those that haven't tried it, that's jabuticaba. Try it. It's like a tree grape.
rolling around. There's a really cool one. This is my bigger rambutan.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, just starting to fill out. This is the anomaly and the thing that I'm so excited about on my tour.
What is that?
This tonka bean.
Tonka bean.
That spice that I showed you at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And I did a bunch of research trying to figure out like how long it might take to make fruit. I saw 10, 15 years in some places. This tree is like 4 years old or something like that.
Dominica's a special place.
Oh, Dominica's a nice place. Tonka bean. This was in the flan. This is why I tasted so nice. It's one of those spices in it. But yeah, there's bay leaf, there's more Catalay guava, there's a gooseberry, another avocado, dwarf coconut. This is an abu tree, a Brazilian. You've heard about the abu, those yellow ones that kind of taste like creme brulee or
No, haven't.
brown or something like that. Yeah, abu, A-B-I-U. It makes a yellow little fruit, and you cut it open, and it has like a jello-y type consistency inside that at first tastes like a bland melon, and then leaves you with notes of like caramel or creme brulee or but just on the aftertaste. It's random.
What's it called, Alfred?
Abu. Abu, yeah. There's a chachairu or a Bolivian mangosteen.
Have you got mangosteen yet?
I do have some mangosteens. We'll pass we'll go by the cacao and we'll see the big body at this point.
Ooh,
Yes.
is that like a seasoning or?
This is the nut.
Oh.
It's a vine nut from Peru that the Inca used to use a lot. You get inside there and you have to roast the seed inside there. You must roast it. You can't eat it raw. And then you use it like a vine peanut.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. And for all that kind of like Asian application like we just had, it like fits in really, really nice.
It's a super
Turmeric just all over the place. Love it. Is ylang?
Yeah.
Someone gave me a small tree. I don't know if it'll work in Orlando or not, but I put it in the ground anyways. We get down to like, in the 30s occasionally.
This is cranberry hibiscus. This is on your
Yes,
salad.
yep.
Yeah, you guys.
I have
follow
that, I have
one?
that, yep.
Beautiful. You guys also know this one probably too, right? Shadow Benny, Kulancha.
Shadow Benny, yep,
Okay,
yep.
Great. You got that one.
Yep.
The thyme.
My Trinidad family loved the Shadow
that
Benny.
stuff's so good.
They cook with everything with Shadow Benny.
Yeah, the really cool variegated Cuban oregano.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah,
That is
nice.
cool. That is really cool.
Such a cool flavor too. We use it in so much of our cooking.
What kind of pepper?
Cuban
is
oregano. Huh?
that? The pepper.
Chile árbol from Mexico.
Chilárbo.
It's so nice and tasty. It made my food taste like Mexican food.
Oh, that's the Mexican one.
This, you guys know this one?
Is that a spinach?
Yeah, hibiscus family.
Oh, really? I'm not a big leaf guy, but
That
just
one
eat
we
it?
love. You can't just eat it like that. We also like wrap things
How's
up
it?
inside of it and like.
hold on, let me rip a piece off.
It's pretty good. Spinach. It's related to okra too, so it has like that sliminess that's good for your joints, good for your bones, like good for your eyes.
Tastes like spinach.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It got a little texture to a little jelly
And
to
it
it.
grows like a by cutting like crazy all over the place.
Got some red bananas up there.
Oh, we need a special vanilla pollinating tool. Check this out. My favorite vanilla pollinating tool is a tangerine spike.
Wow, look at that. The wind.
A lot of Go-To Cola ground cover too that's coming in. You know Go-To Cola?
No.
Smell that. It's really good for your brain. In Sri Lanka they use it.
It smells like seasoning.
Avocado above you, orange. There's a hummingbird right there on that branch. The mohawk one. You see him?
Cool.
He has a iridescent head.
Yep. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got vanilla bean orchid and it's flowering.
Here.
Okay, all right, we're gonna hand pollinate one.
Yeah, dude.
What do I gotta do?
No, I have. Thank you, bro.
We were doing
Okay, I kind of have to show you. I'm gonna show you on this one,
Okay.
so then you can do this one. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna come inside here, and you don't need these. She's already starting to close.
Right.
She opens way up in the early morning, and then by this time she's already starting to close up. So you take and you kind of clip these off because we don't need them.
Is that a male flower?
This is she has both parts in one.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you're gonna, this tangerine spike, you're gonna come through right in the middle, pull all the way out and up, drop this out of your way, take this out of your way, take that out of your way, okay? Because all you want is this sort of back part. Now, here, you're gonna see this tab right here, this square tab right here, that has to go up and to the back. Right now it's flipped all the way back, and then you have to take the pollen part, which is right there, that head on the top, and you have to push it up against the back wall so that the pollen goes down inside. Gently take it out, and then you pollinated a vanilla.
That's a lot. I think you're gonna have to do this vanilla bean orchid. All right. So what was the first thing? We're taking these leaves off.
Petals, yeah.
The
take
petals
all
off.
the petals off.
All of them.
Sure. And also, don't try not to get any of the juice of the vanilla like on you, and then rub your eye or anything.
Okay. There's a petal here too.
Yes.
Okay. So we're taking the petals off.
Yeah.
And what's the next step?
Okay.
Do we go in here now, or do we take this petal off too?
So you can take that one just to get it out of your way.
Okay.
So now kind of looking, because that little area in the back,
I need my glasses for that. I can't see nothing.
that little area, that little section in the back there, that you need. So you kind of go right through the middle of it so that you don't hit that. You want to kind of protect that.
So right about there.
Yeah, and then go all the way through and pull your thing out and up, and then pull that bottom tongue down. Yeah, awesome. Okay. And then you can go up and get those two other pieces, and you can kind of just pull them off with your hand too. Yeah, or that, either way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, now is where it gets a little bit delicate. Now you have to kind of go under there and see that tab and get your fingers kind of ready, or I can help you.
Okay.
Once you open it, I'll push the little top part down, and then we'll be good to go. So you're just gently kind of lifting that up
And go.
all the way to the back, yeah, in the middle of the rain. Yeah, see how it gives a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, go all the way back, push it all the way, yeah. But go again, you know how it flip down. So go under and just get it, and just press it gently up against the back wall, yeah. Now we hold for a second, and then you pull your little spike out of the side, and we're good to go.
And that's pollinated.
That's pollinating the vanilla.
Oh, wow. That is so cool. That is so cool. We
Yeah,
pollinated vanilla.
Hey, there they come, our ultimate fertilizers and the chicken whisper. So this is when they stay in. We let them out in the afternoon so they can, do their free range, and that they lay all their eggs inside. Because if we let them out too early, it's just like an Easter egg hunt all over the farm. This is a nitrogen fixer. Nitrogen fixers, this is one of the more old school ones. They have the ability, if your soil is really healthy, to take nitrogen out of the air and put it into the soil, right? They say that even more as a stress response, when the tree is flowering and you cut it with the moon going down, they say that it shoots out nitrogen locally, which is why we always grow it up with all of our orchard trees. Especially when the trees are younger, they get nice shade from the pigeon pea because this grows really fast. And then the pigeon pea is a coppice tree, so you can keep cutting them and cutting them and cutting them, and they keep shooting out and shooting out and shooting out. And then you can just mulch your orchard tree, and it'll do that for like 5 years solid. You'll have this pigeon pea, and it also produces food. So it's a really, really great tool that we use in the agroforestry system. Oh, and there's all sorts of chiles and giant pumpkins. Oh, that's where the chiles do. Yeah, look at all those, dude. Look
There's a giant pumpkin in there?
No, the
chilies. I see them. I see them.
Like gastado, like it's done. So now she's ready. But I mean, she's been here growing for a while. But yeah, now she's finally ready.
And then inside here is where we start to get into like the coffee and cacao orchard.
Okay,
So
and the
all-
understory.
Yes, exactly. So all that shiny leaf there is all coffee planted real thick in, and then there's cacao kind of coming up back there, and then the coconuts would be that kind of overstory that we're looking for. So we'll have everything kind of tucked in that, quality. We want that like 40 to 70% shade, so you can get all those complex notes and all the forest mycelium that are going to give it flavor.
The flavor. I got you.
And that's that
Coffee all over there.
all up inside and around the old growth forest.
That's about the size of my coffee that I have, my coffee plant.
And there's all sorts of chickens inside there, free ranging and fertilizing too. Cacao up everywhere. I think that's a Rollinia. That one right there.
Wait, that big tree is a Rollinia?
No, this one.
Okay.
This is a
Okay,
Rollinia.
cool. You gonna prune it?
Yes, definitely. But what I learned about mine is that if I prune it in the wrong time, it'll rot.
Oh,
Because
really?
of the rain, yeah. Man,
Oh,
it's terrible. So I had a beautiful Rollinia tree that gave me so many Rollinias.
Yeah.
And I cut it in the wrong time, and now it's dead pretty much.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Wow, look at that. Look at the gorgeous flowers. They just randomly just grow. These things don't even look real. They look fake.
You are.
Hey, we caught a crab in the river here. We're gonna let it go. We caught a little crayfish here. The crayfish here are a little bit different. They don't have any claws really. Kind of got little tiny claws, but there we go. We're gonna let it go. I'll tell you what, getting up these steps is no joke. Holy cow.